Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 6, entitled as Dhyana Yoga. Slokas 13 and 14. Samaṁ kāya-śiro-grīvaṁ dhārayann acalaṁ sthiraḥ samprekṣya nāsikāgraṁ svaṁ diśaś cānavalokayan praśāntātmā vigata-bhīr brahmacāri-vrate sthitaḥ manaḥ saṁyamya mac-citto yukta āsīta mat-paraḥ. The fourth limb is pranayama, meaning breathing, controlling the breath. The word consists two parts, prana and ayana. Ayama means stretch or extend, and that describes the action involved in pranayama. That is, stretching, extending, controlling the breath. That is called pranayama. We have discussed this in detail in 4th chapter, 29 sloka. Please refer back to that sloka. By practicing pranayama, there are lots and lots of benefits involved. And when the pranayama is done with proper asana, a person gets a lot of benefits both mentally and physically. It removes the toxins from the body and it purifies the blood, which are the main causes for many of the disease. That completes the first 4 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. Now let's see the next 4. Pratyahara. Pratyahara means controlling the external senses. Ahara means nourishment. Pratyahara means to withdraw oneself from that which nourishes the senses. What it means is that our sense stop living off the things that stimulates. Right now, even though we are not eating, our eyes are still eating or enjoying. Our ears are eating. It's not the same way that mouth eats, but they are also getting energy, nourishment by seeing beautiful things, attractive things, by hearing nice music, etc. So these senses are constantly being fed, and most of these things are stimulating. So Pratyahara means that our senses now stop consuming things or eating, in other simple terms, from the stimulating things around. The senses no longer depend on these stimulants and are not fed by them anymore, and that's called Pratyahara. The 6th item is dhārayann, that is controlling the internal senses. Pratyahara is controlling the external senses. Dhārayann is controlling the internal senses. Dhr means to hold. Holding the concentration or focus of attention in one single point or a direction. In this stage, the mind flow is brought to one area rather than being divided in many other areas. Bringing the focus to the point, a beautiful, auspicious form of the Lord within our heart. Sometimes we see some persons who are practicing this, they try to focus on black dot on a white sheet or something like that. But then the best thing that one can bring the focus is on the beautiful form of the Lord, because the Lord's form is auspicious. And when we think about that which is auspicious, doesn't have any inauspicious qualities, then we also become auspicious. We will become more in sattva guna. Dharana is the stage is like a water pipe in the field, which has many holes to supply water to the plants in the field, and all the holes will be of same size. Whereas that which has a bigger and deeper hole will be able to supply more water. And this is what called as dharana stage. That means we are bringing everything, our thought, together on one point. Dhyana. Dhyana is meditating inward. Dharana themed is moving in one direction like a quiet water. Nothing else is happening there. In dhyana, one becomes involved with particular thing. That is, a link is established between self and that particular object that we are meditating on. That is, we perceive an object and at the same time continuously communicate with that object. Dharana is contact, whereas dhyana is connection. They are different, but for same purpose. I might be having hundreds of contacts in my cell phone, but do I have a connection with this 100 contacts? Therefore, dharana is contact, dhyana is having the connection to that object. Samadhi, this is complete absorption, to bring together. When we succeed in becoming so absorbed in something that our mind becomes completely one with, we are in a state called Samadhi. In this stage, our personal identity, name, profession, family, bank balance, hunger, our cell phone ringing, or any of these things completely disappears. It will be a similar experience of a person seeing the Lord, Supreme Lord, face to face. And that is complete absorption called Samadhi. And that completes the 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. In our next session, we'll see Ashtanga Maithunam. Namaste. Hare Krishna.